Hello, everybody. Happy February. I'm so excited for February. I don't know about you guys, but I woke up yesterday with a fire under my behind and I was just ready to rip and roar. So I'm so excited. When we were talking about what we should talk about today for this moving on up call, I thought be a booking beauty. I truly believe, and I mean, this will follow through with what Nadia went over last week in finding new people. And we talked about team building, but I mean, I honestly believe that it all starts with bookings. And so having success in scheduling appointments begins with our attitudes. We have to believe that every person deserves to have a makeover with us, and every person deserves to wear our amazing products. It helps to believe that when a woman wears Mary Kay, she truly likes herself better. She feels better. She's more confident. I really, truly believe that. She may even yell less at her kids when she has makeup on and feels cute. Okay. She will make a better wife, a better mother, a better employee. She will just be all around a better woman when she has Mary Kay on her face. So that might seem a little extreme to some of you, but it is meant to stress the importance of believing that you are doing a service. You are doing a service. If you feel like people are having a facial or a skincare class for a favor to you, it will come across of lack of confidence, right? You have to own it. Own this business, own this product, own the skincare class, and love every minute of it, okay? I know that there will be times when some people will schedule because they want to help you in reaching a goal or whatever it may be. However, most of the time it will be because of your enthusiasm for the product, your enthusiasm for the business, for how excited you are to share it with them and to get their opinion on the stuff, okay? So the question should never be, would you be interested? If you don't know whether she would be interested or not, she will doubt her interest. Instead, the question should be, has anyone treated you to a makeover recently? Has anyone treated you to a makeover recently? Do you currently have a consultant who is servicing you? No? Then I want to make you a priority in my schedule and treat you to a pampering session. I can't wait to get your opinion of our products. You guys, it's all in your wording. So if you are trying to make booking classes, I've heard over the past week with my coaching calls, and I'm sure the other directors are the same, but people are like, nobody wants to book with me. Nobody's saying yes. Everybody I call is saying no. I mean, the more you tell yourself that, the more it's going to happen, right? When you call with an excitement and enthusiasm and the pure passion that you believe that they deserve the pampering session with you, then you will get the bookings. You guys, you will get the bookings, okay? If the objection is that she tried it before and her face broke out or how long ago, you guys, we know how to overcome booking objections. Really and truly, it's just having conversations with people, okay? It's finding their needs and filling it, really, like we're taught in everything else in Mary Kay, right? A participant request that live transcription. Sure. I've never had that pop up before. Okay, cool. So, yes. So I honestly believe that it's your attitude. When you go into your bookings and how you're acting and what you're thinking is truly going to depend on if you actually get your bookings, okay? I honestly, I believe that first and foremost, that is the absolute most important. So what I always encourage my team to do is I know Nadia talked about it last week and how to get leads, but I always like to have a list of leads, and I have a little book. I always have a little notebook, and in there is names. I always go through and I try to have 50 to 100 names at all times, and then I divide it into different sections. So who I facialed, who I haven't, who needs a facial, and I kind of just rotate them in different columns, right? So I always encourage my team to just sit down and make a list, 50 to 100 people who you know who have skin and who you can call and who you can connect with. Okay. I think this is a really important business strategy to have that list in front of you. So these are kind of like your warm market is what I like to call it. And so, in order to reach your goals, you always have to have a warm market list going at all times. Okay. It doesn't matter how you see them, virtually, in person, whatever it may be. But whenever I am working on a goal, I always go back to my warm market list in my warm market book and take a look. Okay. So I want to work through a couple assumptions with you guys when it comes to booking through your warm market and talking to people. Okay. So the first assumption I have been hearing a lot lately is that I don't want to make people feel pressured. So that's great because we don't ever want to make anyone feel pressured. However, we always want to make sure that we are giving people an opportunity to try this product, to feel it, to enjoy it, to service and pamper themselves, right? The minute you tell yourself that you are making them feel pressured, they're going to feel pressured because that's what you're thinking, right? And you guys, we know what we think about, we bring about, right? So don't ever think that you are pressuring them. You are giving them an opportunity to try an amazing product, to get together with you, and you are the best of the best, the fun of the fun. They want to be in your space, right? I always believe that. I never ever think when I'm booking a party that people are going to be like, oh my God, they're going to hate this Mary Kay lady. They're going to hate me. I never ever think that, you guys. I think, oh my gosh, I can't wait to meet these people. They're going to have so much fun with me because I'm so much fun, right? That's what I think. So I can't tell you how many times that I have met people who have a relative or a friend or someone who has never ever been offered a facial or a pampering session before. It's absolutely crazy. I bet you if you went through your warm market and all the people that you know, your friends, your family. I mean, I got a list. I found a list and I wanted to make sure with you. So think about this. This is, people always say, I'm like, I don't have anybody to call. I don't have a warm market. Okay, listen to this list. People you worked with, best friend, second best friend, third best friend. Somebody you like to go out for lunch with, party, socialize, somebody who just lost their job. How many of you see anybody on Facebook, right? That they lost their jobs lately, that they hate their jobs? Anybody complain about their jobs lately on Facebook or in your space? How about anybody complain about needing money? How about new employees, your preacher, your pastor, church members, a nurse? Oh, because we definitely don't think our nurses need pampering right now, right? Our bank reps, our tellers, cashiers, police officers, security, your mailman, you guys. Your email list. Have you gone through your email list before and just checked on who's actually on there and be like, woo, yeah, that person. Neighbor to the right of you, neighbor to the left of you, neighbor across from you, neighbor behind you. Have you asked all of them? How about your kids' teachers, parents' teachers, friends of the teachers, the kids? I mean, you guys, the people in your circle are more than you can even think. There are so many people, okay? This is your job to sit down and make a list of all the people around you. How about your lawyer? How about your photographer, your realtor? You guys, when you bought your house, who gives you massages? Who does your nails? Who does your bookkeeping? Your accountant, your landscaper? Who works at the Chinese food restaurant that you order from, or the Mexican restaurant? Oh, that Italian one, that lady was nice, right? You guys, there are so many people around you in your space that you can call and you can offer this beautiful service to. Okay. I recall talking to my team not too long ago about how I love that I've sprinkled Mary Kay into my life in everywhere I go. I'll tell you just a couple things on the top of my head that I'm like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? You guys, my daughter is a competitive figure skater. She skates 4 times a week. I'll tell you this, the best thing I ever did was get her figure skating coach on Mary Kay. So I get a bill, an invoice pretty much every 2 weeks from her, and it's hefty. And almost every second time we're swapping Mary Kay products for her service. Sweet baby Jesus. Thank you. Okay. Not too long ago, I just made a bunch of wine from my fruits that I grow in my yard. And so bam, the lady that's making my wine is now on skincare. She buys Miracle Set from me. We did a facial together. So she's paying me to make wine, guys. Okay. Like these are just a couple examples of how Mary Kay can be in your life in everything that you do if you allow it to. Okay. So I really want you to think about that. I really, really want you to think about that. So do not ever assume you cannot be, don't ever assume that you can't be successful or that you can't find people to book with you, because I truly believe that there are people around you that want what you have. Okay. So the next assumption that I usually find is that a lot of consultants assume that once they see their client, they don't want to bother the client and asking them to be a hostess again for another appointment. Okay. Well, let's talk about that, because I see that a little bit differently than you guys. And if I got a call from somebody saying, hey, Raven, Shoe Warehouse has a shoe sale on right now. You should go in and check it out. Everything is buy one, get one 50% off. That's a real thing right now. Then I would be like, OMG, sweet, thank you, heading there now, right? And that was a real thing. For real, it happened. So I would be excited because I love shoes. I really enjoy shoes, and I feel like that I'm just getting back into like where we're gonna start to see people again and do things again. And I want to get some new shoes. So I wasn't mad at the person and been like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they're calling me to tell me that they have a sale on or that they have a promotion on. Oh my goodness, I can't even believe they asked me to come in again. Don't they know I already bought shoes? You guys, okay, for real. Like, doesn't that sound ridiculous? It really does. So would you be irritated? Would you be annoyed? Would you feel pressured? Okay. Or would you just be darn excited that they thought about you? I would be calling every single person that has ever been a hostess for you and be like, Paula, you were so much fun when we got together, blah, 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 before COVID happened. I can't get you out of my mind. And it's been so long. I would love to get together with you again. We have so much new products you haven't seen. I would love to pop some samples in the mail, do a Facebook Live, get together. I mean, whatever it is that you're offering. Okay. Now you really have to just get in the space of feeling like you are serving them, that you are doing a service. And booking will become more natural to you. It will become more fun and it will become more exciting. Okay. Doesn't that make you feel a little bit more appreciated to know that like when they call them, that they're going to be excited? Because I know I was like, Shoe Warehouse called me and was like, Raymond, we got a sale on. I was like, yeah, I no joke bought 4 pairs of shoes, you guys. Okay. Do I need 4 pairs of shoes? Nope, totally don't. But they were on buy one, get one 50% off. Okay. You guys, it makes me feel appreciated. And I think about it the same way with my clients, right? I don't know about you guys, but right now I am text messaging every single person who has ever bought product off me ever and letting them know about the price increase in a script. And I have had a lot of orders come in. I ran out of sales slips. I'm like actually photocopied sales slips. Like this is the last, each one of these has 2. I photocopied them in the last 2 days because I literally have ran out of sales slips. Okay. How many calls and emails and responses people are getting. They're like, thank you so much. I'm so excited. Thank you for calling and letting me know. And then the people that are saying, oh no, I don't have money right now. I'm getting them to book parties. So I've started and I have 3 parties booked from this alone. Okay. Confidence, love your product, love your business, love yourself, know your worth. Know your worth. Okay. Fun fact, your clients might not know they can be a hostess more than once. Do you guys know that? Sometimes they don't even realize that. Okay? I had a client who was a hostess for me every 3 months for probably 2 years because she realized we got a new catalog, and every 3 months she could get those new products for a discount. And so she was, and she brought me new people every time because I was like, 5 new people, 5 new people. And I gave her 50% off shopping spree every 3 months because she brought me 5 new people. You guys, they don't maybe don't even know. Go back and look at your hostesses who have hosted in the past from you and ask them, okay? Fun fact number 2, the economy has everyone excited about free. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a soothing or in a gel eye pack and it's free and they will be jacked. Tell them that if they host a party, you will give them a pair of Indulge Soothing Eye Gel patches for free. Okay. I mean, that can be the most inexpensive hostess gift you've ever given, but it's free and they'll be excited about it. Right? I usually like to give my hostess about a $20 gift. I absolutely love the new vanilla and berry sets for given away for hostess because they're nice big bottles. They look like great little sizes and they're $18 for us if I gave both of them away. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So that's usually what I've been giving away right now. Fact number 3, if you are out of bookings, you're out of business. So I don't know about you, but for me, bookings are not just the lifeline of my business, they're actually the lifeline of my life. And I can't actually afford to live without them. So I don't know about you, but it is absolutely worth it for me to pick up the phone and get booking. I heard a quote that I wrote down from the Ignite lesson that we did not too long ago with the US sales directors and nationals, but it says, if you want to build someone else's life, why wouldn't you embrace the workload to impact yours? That hit home to me because I have heard a lot of consultants saying in the last little bit, well, I'm going to get a second job because I just need to make a little bit more money. And I was like, I actually wrote this out for myself even and to put it up. And then it's just been coming up a little bit. And it's, oh my gosh, yes, Vanessa, I'll say it again. If you want to build someone else's life, why wouldn't you embrace the workload to impact your own? So what it's saying is that, why wouldn't you just embrace your workload? Why wouldn't you book more parties to impact your life instead of impacting somebody else's, right? That was huge for me. I wrote it down and I have it here sitting on my desk. And every time I sit down at my desk and I look at this and I think to myself, impact your workload, Raven. Build it. Book more, book more, book more. I'm telling you, I was ready to roll February 1st. You can ask my sister director girlfriends. Like, I had all my promotions ready to go. So that I was ready to run in my lane and I am ready to book parties. Okay. I have my calendar ready to go. I know when I'm available and I am going to fill my day planners. I am going to absolutely book like I have never booked before. Okay. Fact number 5. Some people will say no, but it doesn't mean that they don't like you. They just are not interested right now. It's okay. Just know that you will have some no's and it will be okay. We need to Q-tip it. Quit taking it personally. You guys, if Shoe Warehouse called me and said, nope, I'm actually good right now. I don't need any shoes. Do you think the woman is going to hang up the phone and be like, how dare her? Is she going to be angry with me that I didn't come in? No, she's doing her job. She's offering me a service. Either I say yes or I say no. It is not going to impact her life because, for one, she's going to hang up the phone and call the next person, just like you should too. Hang up the phone and call the next person, right? Okay. Your warm market, generally, they know you. They certainly like you. Well, most of them probably love you. These are the people who will be most excited to help you succeed, okay? They're going to be the ones that are going to help you reach your goals. These are the people who will share their people with you. Okay. The other day, amen, Esther, amen. Some will, some won't. Next. But these are the people that are going to share their people with you. And I think right now, this is what I want the most, is the people that support me, the people that buy from me, the people that love me, the people that are in my space and I care about. I know that I like and love them. And if I like and love them, then they probably have people that like and love them too, and that I will probably like and love. So I want to know their people. So I did a facial and a makeover the other day, and it was a client of mine. She's a Value Firm customer, and she wanted to reorder her products. And I said, well, let's do a facial and a makeover. And you can come onto one of my guest events. And if you bring a guest with you, I will give you blah, 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 whatever it was. And so you guys, she brought me her daughter, which I don't know why I've never met before. She's been a skincare customer of mine for a long time, but she brought me her daughter, and her daughter bought a miracle set and some. And I think she spent like $330, you guys. So unless we ask, you will never grow from your people unless you ask them. They're not just going to magically say, hey, let me bring my daughter along. I mean, some might, but if you ask them, you're putting the ball in your court and you're giving yourself a more of an opportunity. Okay. So it's only logical to start with these people, the people that are in your space. Go and ask them. Go and ask them. Okay. If you opened up a bakery downtown in wherever it is that you lived, you would invite every single person you know, right? You would send out flyers. You would sound the alarms. You would tell every single person you know, and you would say, Ashley, tell all your friends that I just opened this bakery and that it's going to be set up on February 5th and to come by, right? Do you guys agree with me that you would do that? You would. If you open an espresso stand or a coffee shop, you'd do the same thing. You'd invite everybody to come down, right? Clothing store, hardware store. You get where I'm going with this, right? Of course you guys would. You would invite everything. So why is your Mary Kay business any different? Why is it any different? Why are you not asking everybody you know and asking them to invite every single person that they know? Be a booking beauty. Ask the people you know, and then ask them to bring the people that they know. Your Mary Kay business deserves the same amount of respect as any other business out there. Your business deserves the respect as any other business out there, any business, right? So what would I encourage you to do? I would encourage you to find the tools you need. You guys, can you guys agree with me that Mary Kay has tools for everything? There are tools for everything to help us succeed in this business. We know what we need to be doing, but the doing doesn't always get done. Okay. And that sometimes we get frustrated and we get sidetracked and whatever it is. But my suggestion is to use the analogy, use what we've gone over. Use what we've gone over. Practice the excitement. Practice believing that they deserve and that they should be in front of people, right? Remember, if you are getting one person happy and excited, and she tells one person, and she tells one person, you know, how quickly your business can spiderweb, right? That's what we like to call it, spiderwebbing, when it expands from one to one to one to one, okay? All it takes is just one person, asking one person. You just have to say, hey, do you want to try the product? Let's get together. Do you want to do it face-to-face or over Zoom? I love what Sherilyn explained at leadership, you guys weren't even there, leadership. So at leadership, Sherilyn gave us a lesson, and she said, there's two ways to do parties, via Zoom or Facebook Live. And just like we used to do before COVID, we would have in person at your house or at my house. And so she referred the Zoom like this in my house. So if they said, oh, I would like to do it at your house, then this is like my house, because here you are, you're in my space. We would be in front of my products. This is that. So if they said, oh, I would like to do it maybe at my house, right? Back in the day, that's what they would have said. Then that's a Facebook Live party, because that's in their space, right? When they want to do it at home. And I thought that was a really great analogy, because, you know, when we're calling in, we're asking for people for parties, we should still be asking the same thing. Okay, excellent. Do you want to do it at my home or yours? Excellent. Do you want to do it on Facebook Live or Facebook party, or do you want to do it on Zoom face to face? Really, it's the same questions, right? And if you are brave enough and ready to do it face to face or in their house, then do it. I mean, it is entirely up to you guys, right? But that is what happens when you give them options. They will answer you, and they will give you a response. Okay. So I 100% am a big fan of this script that we got years ago. I don't even know. I can't even remember the date that would be on it. Well, actually, it probably has a date, but I don't know. It's called a New Year's script. A New Year's script, and it's New Year, New You, booking 10 classes. And you know what? I still consider February to be a new year. We're still in a new year, so it's still okay to use the new script. But I just have always based it on this and along these lines, and changed it however you want to. But you know, calling the person, hi Susie, it's Raven. Do you have a quick minute? Great. I'm so excited. I am on a mission to step up my Mary Kay business. I need to practice on blank faces in the next blank days. And I thought of you. Can I borrow your face? That's it. She's going to say yes, or she's going to say no. And she says yes. You're going to give her the options. She says no. No worries. I totally get it. Maybe now is not the time. Do you know anybody who might be interested? I'm still asking them for her peeps, because I still like her and I still know she's got great people. Okay, does that make sense, you guys? So once you, what I always try to do is beginning of the month, I always make it my mission to get 10 parties on the books. 10 parties on the books. I don't stop until I have 10 parties on the books. So I got all my director stuff done the first 2 days. Yay, me! So happy. So now I'm on a mission for the next 48 hours to get 10 bookings in my books. Okay. Does anybody want to join me on this challenge to get 10 bookings in their books? Honestly, I dare you. I double doggy dare you to try it. No, don't try, because trying's for schmoozers. Do it. Just do it. Just get 10 parties in the books. That's my mission. And then I just, you know, you could say my director has challenged me to get 10 appointments in my books by February 5th. The company is allowing me to give away whatever you're giving away. I mean, you guys, the scripts and the tools, like I said, are there. They're everywhere. Whatever you need, your director has. Yes, somebody says, let's do it. Oh, Leah, yeah, baby, we're on. She's on my team too, so I can keep her accountable. Whoop, whoop. Okay. You guys, just do what it takes. Do what it takes to be a booking beauty. Do we want you to make money in Mary Kay? Yes, we do, more than anything. That is why we have you on our team. We knew at some point you wanted to make money. You wanted something along the lines of whatever it may be. But, you know, an extra few dollars in your pocket doesn't ever suck. And so I just want you guys to really embrace the bookings this month. Embrace the bookings and book from your bookings, okay? My mission is never to leave one of those bookings without at least one more future booking. One booking from every booking. Here's why. You book 10 parties this month. Next month, you'll have 10 more parties already because you booked from each of the bookings. Okay? If you book from your bookings, it's less work, less phone calls, less warm chatter people that you need to go through. So do the job right the first time and book from your bookings. If you book 2 parties from every booking, you will have 20 bookings. Holy doodle. Did anybody just get really excited about that? I know I did, okay? Because I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. All right. I'm not going to go over all the different ways to book your business that you can, how you can go out and you can find people, but I'm sure you guys have seen it before. I know Angie Stoker used to give this away when she was recruiting. She would give, it says 100 ways to work your business. And she would say to people like, here, you need different ideas to book your business. Here, this is how you do it. Because that's really all it takes, is you going out, being willing to do the work that needs to be done and making it happen. Truly and honestly, right? I'm going to read this thing to you guys again because it hit home for me. If you're willing to go out and work for somebody else and build someone else's life, why wouldn't you embrace the workload and impact your own? Mic drop. That's what that is. Okay. So I'm going to challenge each of you to go and find your 100 no's tracking sheet and go get some no's, because along the way, I just want to remind you guys, and you remember that the word no is not scary. And the more you hear it, it'll be better for you. Okay. So some people really have a tough time accepting the fact that no happens fairly often. And so what I love about the no challenge is that by the time you get to 100 no's, you're going to have a lot of yeses. And sometimes that's the easiest thing to track. There's always a gazillion things out there to track and to keep in focus. But if you just get to 100 no's, then you're going to get a lot of yeses as well. Okay. Okay. So that's it. That's all I really had for you guys today, because I just truly believe that it's an attitude. It's the way you think. If you're believing you're going to get bookings, if you tell yourself you're not going to get bookings, then you're not going to get bookings. If you tell yourself that you're not fun, then people are going to think you're not fun. I just really believe it's what you think about, you bring about. And so if you want this month to be as impactful as I do for you, then bookings is what we need to do. Okay. Bookings are the lifeline of your business. I have been reading the Mary Kay book, Pass It On, written by Mary Kay's office assistant, Jennifer. And really, it just reminds me of the woman that Mary Kay was and the work that she did to make us where we are and who we are. And really, it just came down to work, holding appointments, talking to people, showing them the product. Mary Kay is known and loved, you guys. Make sure that we are the ones out there showing it and allowing people to feel good about themselves. We owe it to them. We owe it to them. All right. Well, ladies, I am challenging you all to book 10 parties. Not just book, but I want you to hold 10 parties this month. I double dog dare you to. And report back to your directors. I'm going to tell them that I challenged to do this. I'm going to tell them to put something on their page so you guys can go. I'm on all their pages so I can see if you're booking or not. So go on there and tell us where your progress is. If you book a party, let us know. If you book 5 parties, let us know. We're doing this together. We're rising up. We're moving up. We're moving and shaking. We're rocking the world, guys. One face at a time. All right, everybody. Have a fantastic week. Happy booking. Bye, everybody.